Hello YouTubers, hello Starfield players, welcome back, Dreadis here. Well everybody, just want to let you know, we got a pool in the ship. That's right, the swimming pool. Check out this swimming pool. As you can see, Sarah and I are enjoying the pool. And we also have Sam over here in the blue Star Trek uniform.
The galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
We've got
Oh,
Barrett,
pardon me. Was that your stomach or mine?
not sure. Yep, so that's Barrett. He's been changed a little bit. And Andrasia is over here in the change room, wishing she had a bathing suit. Andrasia, crew, we don't have enough bathing suits to go around, do we? But
Something
we
you
can
need?
always go to Paradiso, and I have a mod which lets me go and buy bathing suits, which is good because you can't just get bathing suits. There's some sort of like, I don't know, somebody at Bethesda probably had a complaint about having bathing suits in the game, something like that. So we have to make a mod just to buy bathing suits. Anyway, this is also a new hab unit. So this is the Stroud Premium cockpit, and I'm using it in the Enterprise. So let's go and go into the ship builder. As you can see, here's the ship.
My nose seems to itch only when I cannot remove my helmet to scratch it.
Greetings, Captain.
Alright, so this is the ship build for the Enterprise pool. That's right. We'll name it Enterprise and then just the word pool. That way you can Google search it and hopefully this video will pop up. So we're going to start with the NG-20 landing gear. We're going to have 6 of those along with a NG-6 landing bay, and we have some ballistic cargo holds here, but you don't have to put those on till the end. We'll start with a 3-story staircase, SPE, SPE companionway, PAO braking engine, Nova Cowling 2LBA, gym, as well as an Aviantech Corner BTM4. On this side we have a Galleon along with a Varun vehicle bay. So the vehicle bay has a door underneath. You can see the door right back there. Then we have these cowlings that are going along the side here. So there's a full row of them, making up the bottom of the ship. Another galleon, followed up by a brig. So both the brig and the vehicle bay are accessed through a ladder. So there is a ladder, but it's out on the wingtips. Then we have an Owltech Type 7 warp core reactor with 100 power generated, along with the SPE infirmary 2x1. Then I've got the SPE cross passage B, and there's one on either side, and then inside here is the Hope Tech Hab cross brace, and you'll see why when I start putting some more parts on. Next we have the Stroud engine bracers. Got 4 of those. Then we hook it all together with the Apollo GV300 grav drive. On the front we have a Stroud braking engine. Now we're into the very front, which has an Aviantech dish front. Now it has another one of these Aviantech Corner BTM4s inside in order to hold that up. It's hidden underneath this Stroud braking engine. Then we have the Hope Tech radiator glow blue. a 100 cm ballista cargo hold. On the front we have the Tau brake engine, on both sides. Then we have the Aviantech Warp 2 engine aft, along with the Tau cap port aft. There's a front and a back one version of those. Then we have the 500T helium-3 tank. There's 2 of those on either side. Next is some of the cladding. So we have a Stroud cap AY90 port 4 bottom and a port aft bottom. So I'm just going to keep going while I have those. And the thing we're adding on next is the Nova Cowling 2LTA. Then we're on to the Stroud braking engine, which is attached by this Aviantech Corner BTM4. Then we have a ramp A aft. And the ramp A aft comes off the SPE 3-story staircase aft. So this is for the Aviantech shell plating. So you can see that the shell plating is, so there's one here and then there's one here, and it's repeated on both sides. That's why this Optech Hab cross brace is here. So we're adding on this upper layer, the Nova Cowling. Okay, so, and then we put Stroud Cap A on top, along with a Galleon S202 cargo hold, and then another Stroud Cap A starboard foretop and port top. Then we repeat the same on the other side. So that makes the nacelles. I think now we have to go and do this part right here and the Nova Cowling, and then more shell plating. And then we end it with the SPE companionway 1x1, along with on the top here a cowling, Nova Cowling. I have a conduction grid and a scan jammer multi-frequency position there. So it's a fully kitted out ship, right? These are nice because you can see out of the ship as you walk through between the 3 bodies. Alright, so then we have the Deimos belly aft top, which sticks in here. And we're putting on the Teo side caps. And there's 4 in total. And it covers up this whole area. And then we have the Avian Warp 2 aft engine. And everything gets capped off with the Deratech Slope 2 aft. The Deratech kit is required. Then you run up to the SPE 3-story staircase port, and we add on the DPA Hab 3x3x2 pool. So this hab here, the 3-story staircase port, so you have to go upstairs to the 2nd floor, and you have to enter through the 2nd floor. You can't use any of the bottom level because of the pool, right? And you can't use the mid back for the bar. We have the Galleon S202 cargo hold along with the Tau braking engine and another Galleon. Then we put some cladding around the outside edge using the Stroud Cap A. And yes, there is a extra engine in here which isn't supposed to be there for some reason. So now we're into the actual rooms. So these are the rooms for the saucer section off of the pool. So we're going to use the Varun bathroom 1x1 companionway. This is a main hallway in order to get through. It's kind of a long run. So when you get in here, you have to go up and up, over, up, and then out, and then you're in here, and then back up again and into the next level. So it's a fair jog through the ship, which is kind of cool. And then we have the Varun mess hall, then Barrett's bedroom, along with Varun all-in-one berth, 2x1 for Barrett's room. Then we have Cora's room, starboard, along with Sam's room, port. And then in between, I have an SPE all-in-one berth, nice little family area. Then we have Andrasia's room, back corner here, Sarah's room here, and then a all-in-one berth 3x1 with entrances on these two. Caravel V104 cargo hold, and I've got one on either side. Then at the back here we have the Deimos belly aft top. Then on the front we have the Nova cowling 2LPF 4 along with the mid 4. Got the cowling at the back here, so you basically use the cowling to go and make this octagon shape. I think it's an octagon. Maybe not. Maybe it's a little bit more. But that's the saucer section, the round part. So now we're going and adding the Assurance Shield generator, which is way at the top, along with the Connector Pro Docker at the top. And directly underneath them is the Varun Armory. And then we have an Owltech transporter room, along with a Varun Shrine by one by one, and a Varun Captain's Quarters 2x1. And we have the Galleon cargo hold on either side. And I'm using the Stroud nose cap D standard 4 on either side. You can kind of see this opening right here. We're going to end there. Then we just use a couple of these Stroud caps to kind of round off the back. So there's two at the back facing this way, and another two facing this way. And then the last piece should be this one here, the SPE SE134 Hermes Bridge. So we've got the Hermes Bridge in there instead of the Viking one. So there's the ship, complete with a pool. Alright, let's go check out the ship. Alright, well, I'm still in my bathing suit. So in the original series, the captain had the gold suit, not the red like in the next generation. Okay, so we'll run up to the top floor here. It's a bit of a hallway, you can see. Whoa. Now, I came in here earlier today and this was kind of blocked off. It didn't quite load right. And the thing that's nice is that now everybody is actually in here enjoying the space. Whereas before, they weren't coming in. So anyway, I just did the update. And the update made it so that I could, you know, get it to work. So make sure you update it if you have any issues. Over here we have the transporter room. I can be like, beam me up, Scotty. Right? I mean, set phasers to stun. It should have a stun feature, don't you think? Alright, YouTubers, well, thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for coming back. And come back for more Starfield ship builds and fun Star Trek inspired ship builds like this one. Eh? Ship with a pool. The Enterprise.